Hi guys, and welcome to this video for Among Us. In this video I'm making a quick guide for this game. With me I have a special guest.
Hi there.
Who will be helping me with the dialogue. This is the main start page for the game Among Us. Towards the middle bottom we have local, online, how to play and free play. On local, that will start you a game that will be on your own home Wi-Fi network, so you can play with your own friends. To the right of that we have online, that will take you to play with people globally. Then underneath that we have how to play. That's a quick tutorial for the game built into the game. And then lastly we have free play. This will give you access to the free maps to play on without any other players, so you can learn the basics of the game without having the hassle of playing with other people. And we are going to do that just for this video. Underneath that we have 3 round discs. One is for shop, one are your stats, one is for settings, and one is for news. Okay, we're clicking on free play. On free play there are 3 maps in this game. The top one, the Skeld, is the most common, and that's the one we're going to be making this video for. When you start a game, you will always start in the cafeteria around this table at the bottom middle. When you're with up to 10 other players, they will all be around this table.
Yeah, and then you can actually have 4 to 10 players. It just depends on if you want to play with your friends, but if you go into a public game, I think generally there's at least 10 players, and there's normally about 1 imposter, although you can have up to 3 imposters. Most people just have 1 imposter.
Yeah, I think playing with 2 or 3 imposters is going to be a really difficult game, so you'd need a good team of both. Our main goal in this game is to fill up the taskbar at the very top by completing our tasks. Every player has certain tasks to do, and as you complete them it slowly fills up the bar. When the bar is filled, you win the game.
And that's again given that not just you but the rest of your crewmates complete your tasks, so all of you have to and get that done before the imposter kills everybody.
The other way to win the game is if you find out who the imposter is and eject them from the ship, then you win the game.
How can you actually work out who the imposter is?
Well, the imposter can run and hide and come back out of these grey vents on the floor. So if you see someone jumping in or coming out of these vents, then you run over to this table in the cafeteria, hit the emergency button to report them to your other crewmates and tell them that you saw another player. Normally you tell them by what colour they are. I am blue at the moment, and you might say, oh, I saw red going in or coming out of the vent, therefore they have to be the imposter, because only the imposter can go and hide in the vents. Another thing you might do is see the imposter kill another player. Again, if you are near enough to the dead body on the floor, the report button over on the right side here will light up, and you can tap that to instantly report that you have found a dead body, and then you and your teammates can discuss about the incident, in which case you will say, I am in navigation or wherever you are, I've seen a dead body, or I may have seen who had killed that player.
It's another good thing to remember as well, that when you're a crewmate and you're doing your tasks, if you want to take note of who's actually in the room with you, because if you are in the room with 2 or 3 other people, or even just 1 other person, and a dead body is reported, then obviously it's not either one of you. So that's a good way to sort of just figure out who the imposter might be.
Yeah, the imposter doesn't have any tasks like we have, so all the imposter has to do is kill enough players to win, and when he isn't killing players he can sabotage parts of the ship, like turn off the oxygen or turn off the lighting. When he does that, you have to go to the appropriate room and complete a task to turn the lights back on, or to turn the oxygen back on, or whatever the imposter has sabotaged. And while you are doing that, the imposter can be lining up someone else to kill, and like I say, when he has killed enough players, he wins the game. When you do get killed, you turn into a ghost, and you can obviously travel through walls and run around the map, and you can also complete your tasks. But what you can't do is talk.
I think we'll just start off though, kind of showing around the ship so people kind of have an idea, because when you first come into the game it can be a bit confusing where you're going and what the rooms are all about. You have to actually try some of the tasks out before you figure out how you're supposed to do some of the tasks, because you know they don't tell you straight away, and some of them you just have to try it out to see if you can figure out what you're supposed to do. But when it comes to the rooms as well, what's the easiest way to sort of figure out where you're supposed to go and whereabouts you're going?
Yeah, until you know the layout of the ship you're on, the best thing to do is on the top right hand side is a map. Click that, will give you a layout of the ship or map you're on. I am highlighted by the little blue head of my character on the map. The yellow circles in medbay, the cafeteria, in the admin room, and also in navigation here, they are where your tasks are. The good thing is that you can leave the map up while still walking and running around, and you can use the map if you like to see where you're going. But if you don't know where you are, bringing up the map will quickly show you.
And then yeah, just to sort of work out how to do your tasks, all of them are different, so you just have to go and do them and try to see how to work them out. They're pretty simple though.
Yeah, when you come into a room where you have a task, like this admin room, it will be highlighted by having a yellow ring around it. When you go nearer to it, the whole thing will light up yellow, and then pressing the use button on the bottom right takes you to the task. In this case we have to swipe the card, and that's it. Quite quick and easy. There are different tasks, some of them are more difficult than the others, and it's always good, like was said earlier, that try and keep an eye out for the other coloured players around you, and just take a note of if pink is there, green or blue.
The one thing I was going to mention quickly as well is that when you're first starting off this game, it might be a good idea to just go into the free play mode, so you can just run around the ship and kind of get your bearings and find out what rooms are where, and just sort of get used to it before you actually go into gameplay.
Yeah, there's not that much to this ship. You have kind of the engines on the left hand side, security, electrical, med bay in the middle. The biggest room is the cafeteria where you start. Then you have admin underneath it and storage, and then communication shields, navigations and weapons, as well as O2 to the right hand side. So it's kind of split into three areas in my mind.
Okay, so and now what room are we in right now, and how would that be helpful to this game?
Okay, we're in the security room right now, and this is handy because when you come up to this console here and tap on it, you can access 4 security cameras. With the security cameras you can see the corridors leading between all of the rooms, and you can also see on the wall, like in the top right picture, the security camera on the wall, and it's had a red flashing light. this is handy if you see someone lurking in the corridors like an imposter would do because he doesn't have tasks. Then he might be looking or acting suspicious and give you a clue that he may be an imposter.
And then obviously you can actually catch people like the imposter killing people on cam as well, so straight away you would know he was the imposter if you happen to be watching the cams and see someone killed.
Yeah, if you see a green player kill a orange one, then you know the green player is the imposter and you can report him.
Mind you, it's also a good thing to remember as well that if you are the imposter, to take note of where you are and maybe try not to kill people in the corridor around the cameras because you could be seen straight away.
Yeah, you never know if you're going to be an imposter. The game will automatically select a random player to play the imposter, so it might be you the next time you play with people. So it's a good idea to come into free play and try and learn what parts of the corridor are seen on the security cameras so that you don't kill someone in view. Also, in the security camera at the top left, there's a vent on the floor. If I was watching this and saw green come out of that vent, then obviously he is the imposter and I would have proof because I've just seen him come out of the vent and can report him. So again, if you're the imposter, don't ever come out of this vent. Okay, what I'm going to do now is to turn myself into the imposter, which you can't do with online gameplay. You can only do in free play mode. Okay, I'm the imposter now, and this here is a vent. For me it's highlighted in red. When I stand on it, I can press the vent button at the bottom right and I jump in. With these two arrows I can teleport to another room, and if that's where I want to be, or I see an easy target to kill, I can jump back out, run over and kill that target. At the bottom of my screen on the right hand side I have sabotage and kill. If I want to sabotage something, I can hit sabotage and it brings me up the map again, but this time in red, and by selecting one of these items I can turn it off, and then the rest of the crew has to quickly turn it back on. It might be oxygen, electricity, lights or whatever. So that's how you sabotage parts of the ship. In this case, to kill, I have a kill icon on the bottom right of the screen too. It's greyed out at the moment, but when I get nearer to this dummy it will highlight, and as soon as it highlights I can tap it to kill, like that. It's also worth noting what a dead body looks like, because when the imposter is running around killing people and you come across a dead body, you need to report it, and you can see the report button is highlighted on the right hand side as well. When you go away from the body it's greyed out like the kill button. When you get near it's highlighted, and that's for obviously both the imposter and the normal players in the game. So again, just jump on the vent and then you can use the arrows to teleport. This is the area where you shouldn't jump out of, because up in the top corner is a security camera. There's no one watching at the moment because the red light isn't flashing. If the red light is flashing, then someone is watching. So you could just hide in this vent, and when the red light stops flashing, then come out.
The other thing as well is if you do happen to be the imposter and a meeting is called and they're trying to figure out who the imposter is, you always want to try to make it look like you're one of the crewmates and you're innocent and you have no idea. You know, that's part of the game, is to try to convince everybody it's not you. And you might even want to like say you suspect somebody else to sort of take attention away from you. That's always a good strategy as well.
Yeah, to try and blame someone else. And if someone does think they see you killing someone or jumping out of a vent, you can say, well, it must be them who's the imposter, for trying to blame it on you, kind of turn it back on them, which is a good thing to try and do too. But basically what you want to do is try and stay alive in the game as long as possible as either a crewmate or the imposter.
But I think that pretty much wraps the game up.
Yep, that's about it for this quick guide. I hope you'll join us next for an actual game we're going to play in.
And I hope you have a lot of fun playing this game, guys, because it can be pretty fun.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Hi guys, you've seen our little tutorial and now we're going to go into a real game online.
And sometimes these games are really quick. Sometimes they can go on for a while.
Yeah, it's just luck of the draw. You never have a really long game because it doesn't take that long to fill up the taskbar at the top. But they can go quite quick like you just seen.
Crewmate again. Ooh, dead body already. And obviously we didn't see anything because we were doing a task.
Okay, this is the lobby area where you first start the game from. There's a laptop just on this crate here, and if you've got enough time you can select the colour you want to be, change your hat.
Change pets, but or buy pets. Pets cost $2.99, but they don't actually do anything.
There's also on the end of that, there's game settings, which only the host can change.
And that's pretty good that you got it on the second try, because it normally takes me like at least 3 or 4 times with that card.
Yeah, you have to just get the speed just right. This takes a while and it's quite easy for the imposter to kill you here.
Oh, dead body.
Poor Orange, big boy.
And was that guy killed too, or did he just leave?
I don't know.
What color are you? I can't remember.
I think I'm blue. I saw black and cyan and pink all up the right side. I'm green.
Oh, you're green, okay. Yeah, you can either skip voting or you can just vote whoever you think. We're just gonna skip because we have no idea.
And we're not the only ones. Okay. That's always a dangerous task to do, that one I've just done, because you're standing right next to the vent, and the imposter could jump out on you and kill you there.
Another dead body. And we again weren't near anybody. Didn't see
Yeah.
anything.
It's hard to see things like this going on when you're doing your tasks.
Green, they say. You're green. Yeah, because we weren't in admin at the time. It's not green. Maybe it's like, I wonder if it's cyan just trying to like make us look guilty. Yeah, you misspelled left.
Thank you.
Just maybe put a short message. You don't have enough time to write much more. Yeah, because they've already voted.
No,
And you're
I'm out.
out. Yeah, in this game, you really have to write quick, and it's got to be really short messages. You don't have time to write much more, otherwise you're out. And we're out, so...
I wasn't killed by the imposter, but I was killed when they ejected me from the ship. As a ghost, I can still continue my tasks. If I can find them. There.
And that's the thing with this game, is it can go really, really fast, and if somebody decides that you're the imposter, you try to, like, you know, convince them you're not, but there's not a lot of time either. Slime. I think it's cyan, actually, personally.
Me too.
But, yeah, that's a thing, too, is once you're dead, you can't actually chat.
Because you could have seen the person that killed you and know for sure who it was, and then you could tell everybody.
Yeah, but seeing as we were ejected, we don't know who it is either, but we can't actually say anything now that we're dead. Well, they're gonna vote and try to work out who it was. I think black is
2
gone.
for black, yeah.
Is it black? Is it black?
There he goes.
No.
Oh, the imposter's doing a good job, actually.
Oh, here we go. Well, maybe they worked it out. I still say cyan, personally. Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be lime. That's what we said in the beginning.
Yeah.
Come on, vote him out. You know it's him. It's funny that they're listening to this guy, though, when he's probably the one that is the imposter.
Yeah, he found 2 bodies in a row.
Vote lime, vote lime. Yeah, come on, get him out of there. Because one more person, then he's won.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's lime. I thought it was cyan, actually, but they're thinking lime.
Lime green.
Is it him? See, I told you guys. Oh, no, it was actually the lime guy. I thought it was cyan. Well, at least they got the right guy in the end.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I thought it was cyan.
Yeah.
Want to try one more game?
Yeah.
These guys are pretty decent to play with. Sometimes you'll get into rooms and you'll have people either quitting straight away or not playing properly or whatever. That just goes along with any game. You hope you get like guys that want to, yeah, the guys that want to play decently. These guys are pretty good though. Oh, Lemon already left, but that's okay. We're crewmate again. And you can notice as well, when we were back in that room, you try to take note of who all ran in there, because typically if you have a group of people like that, you know, they're pretty safe. Also, if you see somebody using the trash receptacle like that, that's a pretty good sign as well that they're not the imposter. So if anyone's seen us doing that, they'll be able to tell that we're doing an actual task.
Some tasks are visible to other players that you are doing them, and not just an imposter pretending. when I do this one, the door underneath will open, but we can't see it because of this screen, but anyone standing near us can.
And of course there's nobody near us, but that's okay.
And we have, if someone leaves the game, then they get a red cross, but it doesn't mean that they were killed by the imposter.
I saw white do weapons and I saw black do scan. Oh, I just went on to say you. I think that was you, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe either or, though. Obviously, we're not the imposter.
Yeah. I normally vote scan when it's early like this because I have no idea who it is. And if you vote someone and it's not them, then they might try and vote you off next.
Well, I think it's pink. There goes pink.
Poor Pink. It is funny to see them fly through space when they're innocent.
Not so funny, though, if it's you.
No. Oh, getting this wrong.
Ooh.
See, that's what happens
there
when
you
you're
go.
too slow.
You are done for.
And we
And you
just,
jumped through there. I can't believe it. Somebody must have seen that guy.
he must have seen him go in there then disappear.
There was like 2 other people standing there. Yeah.
That's funny.
Game over.
But swipe card, as the imposter, could try and put it onto someone else.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, though, that's the end of that.
Yeah. If I'd have been a bit quicker on that last task, I may still be alive.
What? A tie? Did they not see him?
I don't know. I guess not.
Oh my gosh. I thought like there was 2 other people standing there. They must have seen
Well,
him. And he
he
even
followed
said in
him-
the chat that, yeah, it was terrible. It was definitely him.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, guys.
This is black now.
You had to have seen that guy. And again, because we're a ghost, we just have to sit back and watch and hope the guys figure it out. Blue vote. Well, there's only 3 of them left. If there's one more guy that gets killed and they don't work it out, then
Yeah.
we lose. But hopefully these guys will realize it's Cyan.
He should be able. They should be able, or the imposter should be able to kill one of them to win.
Not sure. It depends on this vote.
Yeah.
Not sure if they
We
know.
can't see the vote, so.
Okay, close it. Oh, okay. I think they did actually get him. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so finally they worked it out. Yay, we won.
A good game. And folks, that's this game, Among Us. I hope you enjoy this game and play it a lot. It is a good game. Sometimes you get a bad team to work with. You just have to find another server and keep playing. Thanks for watching. Like if you like. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.